Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Ross, and welcome to tonight's episode of Bar20, a player hater gaming production where myself and some friends come together over a virtual tabletop to play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, before we get started, I have a few announcements to make real quick before I pass it off to my social media team. I want to kick right into our lovely table here already because I'm going to bring them on quick and early because I have things to talk about with all of them because they are amazing and I love them. First and foremost, I want to just say a huge welcoming to another table, and we have the Knighted Bishop. He's going to be doing his, I wouldn't say replacement campaign, certainly not a replacement, but we are taking, as he has stated, a break from the original Lost Lands of Drosado campaign that was in our Friday night slot, and we are going to be doing a little shorter campaign for him known as Temptations on Reldin. One of our players in that table had to step away, take a break to recover some things, so we just hope you're doing well and recovering well, and we love and miss you, buddy. And I know we'll be kicking off the 21st of January at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then for the foreseeable future, it'll be kicking off every Friday from there on out. Everything right on that, Mr. Bishop?
Yes, sir. That'll be when Temptation starts, and I cannot wait.
I bet. And I want to just quickly kind of eyeball over to one of our fellow players here, Miss Drifting Snowflake. As you know her here, you will get to see her fantastic talents escalated to a completely different character, which I will not reveal here. I will give nothing away. I've seen the character sheet. It is fantastic. And I
Scared.
Wait.
I'm excited.
Cannot wait. I'm super excited about that. And then moving on from that, if you haven't been following us on it, I hope you will have a chance to catch up once we launch it to YouTube. Right now, I'm going to hold on to those episodes, but I'm talking about, of course, our Tuesday night stream, the Universe of D&D. Catch us there, probably about 6:30, 6:45 start, tentative to kind of whenever I feel like turning on the... No, I'm kidding. It's a 6:30 start, Central Standard Time. You can catch myself and Knighted Bishop there. We'll be doing our best to teach you everything we can about the basics for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, working exclusively out of the Player's Handbook for those things. We have gone over a syllabus, how dice work, various kinds of dice, and then this most recent Tuesday was races. Our next one will be moving on to classes, if I believe that is correct.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll probably have some minor discussion about some other things there, but I'll leave that on that Tuesday night slot. And anything else to think of? For me, I can't, so I will pass it off to my fantastic and always highly appreciated, highly talented, super overworked, and incredibly underpaid, but I still love them very much, my social media team. That is Miss Annie and Miss Kelly. The two of you, what do you have for us as announcements tonight?
So, we have Facebook, we have the group, we have the page, we have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, where you can watch all of our old stuff, even the really, really bad audio stuff that we're really sorry about all that. But there are two new things that we did not have last week. I have made a link tree for all of the characters' very awesome Twitter accounts where shit's getting deep over there.
Oh, man.
Oh, what? You mean like it is over here?
Yeah, well, it's just a different version of deep over there. Also, we have launched our TikTok page, which is currently lonely. So if you would like to, please go follow us and give us a reason to post videos. That'd be great. That is not on the... Well, that's on the original link tree. It's not in the Twitch chat.
It's not in the
yet.
chat just yet. We will be
But
getting that out there soon. Yes.
We don't need a reason. I record everything. Okay.
Yeah. I've been really slow with updating videos because I've been putting them on my TikTok, and now I'm just like gonna transfer them all over. But I do have a full-time job, so it's gonna take a long time.
How dare you?
But it's gonna be
have
awesome.
a job outside of streaming.
I know.
You're supposed to be your singular one commitment.
You know what, Brandon? You pay my bills. You pay my bills, and I will quit in a heartbeat.
Quit your job.
Noted. We'll
you
one
pay
day.
my bills, and I will do that.
We're going to get there to where we can continue to always give you quality content and have fun and laughs on all the various nights we have our variety streams and our shows. yeah, I just
Yeah.
really hope everything we do is making my community happy, joyous, laughing, and learning, because there's just a lot of things we want to accomplish kind of all at once. So hopefully we are being focused to all of you who are our amazing viewers, supporting us literally every second of the day.
I will say my favorite social media currently is our Discord server because of our meme wars.
Yep.
Definitely,
the
definitely.
deep, insightful conversations that we have about why goblins suck and Yeet is dumb. Kidding.
Wow.
Hashtag
Noted.
Goblins Great Again.
That is rough.
2022.
I'll stick with the meme wars because those are not so mean. Ham.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, all right. Wrapping up announcements. Just want to let you know that we do have merch live. Some fun stuff around here. I know we have a shirt, we have a tumbler, we have a backpack ready. We're working on seeing how a gym bag is going to look. Working on some designs there, along with working on some designs for a full-sized throw blanket. I believe it was like 60 inches by 60 inches or something like that. I know it was large. So we're definitely playing around with what kind of designs to put on those. And we hope to get them out soon because it is cold. And I would love to, mostly my upper body stays pretty warm, but I wouldn't mind having a very thick blanket thrown over my feet because they just get freezing cold and I don't know why.
Put some socks on, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm wearing we're not going to, listen.
2 pairs of socks, okay?
Yes.
Wool socks.
And I think that's all for the announcements. Before we jump into the actual episode, I want to talk to all of you about your bankroll. We have had our methods used so far to where the community can feel involved and you can give my players help dice. They have been using them. It's been very fun to watch it happen, and I'm glad you could have that kind of intertwining with the story and the kind of engagement with the table, which is fantastic. But I do want to let you know that I am working on putting out a raffle system that will use your channel points to raffle off probably monthly the more fun items you can see from our store, such as a free shirt you could win, or maybe even a backpack, or maybe every couple of months I'll do like a really nice dice set for bankroll points and raffle tickets. But until we get to that point, you can feel free to use your channel points tonight for help dice. Who needs some? Anybody?
I am good.
I'm good.
I need 3.
All right, nobody needs any, so we're going to get on to the stream.
Cool. I didn't want to talk tonight anyway.
That's a first, Jesus. No, if you should feel so inclined, you want to spend some bankroll points on Mr. Tamriel Solari to give him some help dice, feel free to smash that
'Cause
help
he
button.
could use it.
He could use it, definitely, because he doesn't
Wow,
have
you
doesn't
just
have
throw
his
him under the
talker
bus,
here
why don't
tonight.
you?
His puppet isn't here to do his talking for him.
I will say, I think Tam is good enough without help. I think he can do it. I believe.
Do you
in
need a
Tam, and
deception
Tam we
check to
trust.
roll through that?
Can't deceive. You can't see through that. That's all truth.
It's
I don't
lies
lie.
and slander.
I don't lie.
But announcements out of the way, help dice handled. Thank you, Yeet, for popping those into Tam, and he will definitely get those ready to use. I think it is time to dig into tonight's episode of the Wild Cards campaign. As we have seen this group come together to descend upon the desert capital of Matol, guided by their newest companion, Isa Sterling, a questionable humanoid creature able to talk rather well and for the most part hold himself up pretty well in combat, as they've seen, as he has challenged for pride and kinship Tamriel in the ring, and it was quite a fun bout to watch. Their purpose here in the city to gain access to some lower ruins and perhaps structures beneath the city that usually are off limits to the common folk. Garnering favor with one of the houses he's familiar with, Isa sought out a contact with Lady Vivian of House Zilmayer. Reaching into a contract, they were to investigate one of the other 2 noble houses that assist in running the capital and through retainers the entire country of this desert region, Zyvan. She asked them to dig up dirt and see if they could find ill favor in their business practices, as the other two houses were rather known for their brash open practices against certain business transactions. But with enough money and influence, you can pay off the law, and they had done so for generations, until this newest house had managed to clean themselves of that reputation and began trying to apparently lead a better life. Looking for a contact to get into this house, Isa was able to remember that there was one that he may have, and they seated out to a smaller bar on the not so nice part of the capital. If I believe correctly, this was the Welcoming Fool.
Yes.
Kind of posting up for, I think this would be your second day in total, if I'm correct.
Yes.
The party was waiting into the evening for a nightly championship to be had, where the winner would be promised drinks and food and reputation of the next day, and perhaps more if they continue to win in the arena. Stationing themselves outside after some heated conversations, we left off with Cathalia and Pyre out in the streets, kind of taking to some shade, as they watched this rather hulking Goliath-like creature with very particular placed tattoos walk into the tavern they were in. Deciding to trail him inside, we pick up there. Our party distributed amongst the tavern themselves. Pyre and Cathalia, I believe the two of you were heading inside.
Yeah, Pyre first, and then Cathalia's like, man,
Yeah.
I done fucked
Okay.
up
Yeah,
again.
because I was looking at the board. There's an empty spot.
There is an empty spot.
So yeah.
Make the donuts, I guess.
Pyre's just gonna kind of stand there and just look at the board
Okay.
for a little bit, just kind of stare, like looking at it.
There's not a lot of names on here. You see probably about in total about 5 names and then a blank spot. Actually, let me think here. You see 4 names and a blank spot,
Okay.
because one of these names is already at the end bracket.
Yeah. Okay.
A question for me: how long have we been in the bar?
I believe you had arrived here after seeking. I know Snow and Kelvin had left on their own to garner information about the house, and the rest of you moved to the tavern to where the scuffle between Isa and Tamriel took place, and then you definitely short rested there along with further conversation, and mostly began to wait and have conversation. So I'd probably say been here about 3-4 hours.
Okay.
You've watched as the sun has gone down, and not down, it's still a bit in the sky, but it's definitely that about another hour there will be no more sunlight. Bar's starting to fill up a little bit.
Okay. Pyre. Where's Isa at?
He would be sitting next to Tam
Okay.
as they're kind of drinking and patching themselves up.
Pyre's
Suitably patched.
gonna go over to Isa, kind of like, Isa, can I ask you a favor, please?
Of course. What do you need?
I don't want to go talk to the bartender. Can you sign me up?
Come on. And Isa will put his hand on her back and walk with her up to the bartender.
I don't want to go to the bartender.
As you walk up there, your passive perceptions are well high enough. You don't see the first bartender you had
God,
met
thank God.
here.
Thank
You
God.
see before you, kind of manning the chalkboard and drinks, two individuals. Or are they the same person? It's hard to tell because they look extremely similar. Both of them having this like kind of ashen colored hair, tan skin, similar clothing, similar build, similar height. But then as one turns, you can see one of them has this kind of gnarly scar that goes kind of from top left of the face all the way down until it disappears into the tunic.
Oh,
And the
damn, that's
other
badass.
one seems to have a bit of a scar kind of just across his cheek. But from what you can tell, they seem like twins. Humans.
Okay, good. Not gonna be punching any bartenders. Good. It-
Ah. There's a space open for a new fighter, correct?
You say it's to one of the
I'll point to
bartenders?
board. Yeah, he'll just
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
You see one of them kind of grab some chalk as you see him actually wipe one off and tacks in a new name. What? Sorry. What was that?
I got a fighter. Needs
All
a
right.
spot.
5 gold buy-in.
Okay.
Name?
What's the bet for a new fighter?
How much you want to bet?
Well, what is it for them to go all the way to take out your champion?
It's 5 gold buy-in. They keep winning. They keep fighting.
Don't you do it, Isa. Don't you do it.
All right. I'll slap 40 gold in a pouch on the counter.
Okay. Kind of grabs it, shakes it a bit, opens it up. You sure?
I'm pretty sure the Flame of the Desert will do fine.
All right. She got a shorter name?
Yes. Pyre.
It's P-I-R-E.
Why,
What?
my good sir?
Oh my god. It's like this like enunciated Y. It's just much larger than the rest of the text.
I apologize. I assume that a man as good looking as you would be.
Nah, I ain't never been to no school.
Well, your letters are well known.
All right.
How long until the fight?
First one starts in about 20 minutes. After that, probably not long.
Any rules?
No weapons. No magic. And yeah, nothing that would enhance you. Like no drinking potions, no I mean, if you can hide it well enough, I'm not saying you can't keep something on you, but don't let the crowd catch you using an item. Mostly
Would never dream of.
bare knuckles.
Well, good to hear. And I will toss him 2 silver as a thanks.
It kind of slides into a separate pouch. All right. Call you when we're ready.
I appreciate that.
Pyre looks at Isis like, why did you make that bet?
Also, do you happen to have a slip of paper?
Just he kind of puts the chalk down, looks under. You can see him looking under the counter. Sets up this looks like a ledger, an inventory book. He just kind of. There you go.
Thank you. See, Pi? It's not so hard. You're good at talking to people. I've seen you do it before. There's nothing to worry about. You have nothing to fear. Everything's gonna be good. You've got this. You really shouldn't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I'm worried that you might lose your money.
What money?
The bet you just made.
Ice is just gonna walk away.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Pyre's gonna kind of like go sit down in a chair that's kind of close to the table, but kind of off on her own, and just kind of like stare at the floor for a little bit.
Okay, what the rest of you doing?
I'll go sit by Tam and ask if he's okay. Or if he needs more healing stuffs.
No, I'm good.
Do you feel better?
I gave both of you heals at the end of the last game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're good
Yeah.
now. Yeah, we're not
Okay.
looking at any more wounds. We're okay.
Double checking.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm okay. I mean, I'll be better when we get back on the road, but for now, I'll survive.
Okay. As all of you begin to probably order another round of drinks,
Yep.
probably some food at this point.
Very
Yeah, because
good.
that's what we came here for in the first place.
Yeah. Pyre eats, she doesn't drink.
Have you guys ever
Okay.
played Coppers?
No.
Is somebody going to pay for this game again?
No, it's just amongst us. I promise. No fighting amongst us this time. I'm sure Tam knows what Coppers is. I mean, a young sprite as him, he should know. I'm sure he's played Coppers.
You fight as well as you make jokes.
Ooh.
Then very well. And I'm going to teach them how to play Coppers while we
Okay.
wait for the
As
fight.
you're waiting for that, you see what looks to be two individuals make their way into the fighting pit off separate ends, and as soon as they start walking towards you, you see the crowd. Some people kind of start getting up from the tables, like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see this one." They begin to kind of crowd around this fighting pit that's literally dug into the middle of the floor here. Like, it literally looks like you can see where the wood was like just axed or shoveled, splintered, so they could dig into the dirt, and then they just filled it with some sand.
Pyre just still stares at the floor.
Okay,
That was definitely professionally done.
let's see how this
What
works.
is my brother doing?
I'll say by now your brother is probably mostly silent, sitting with the party. He seems to be, I'll say for Kelvin, he's probably involved or faking involvement of learning Coppers. Okay. After a few short moments, you can see kind of the crowd kind of, yeah, oh, get up! And you just hear all various noises of ruckus happening as, I would say with your passive perceptions, it's not hard to pick this up. A bit of a melody begins to play over the most of the crowd. As you can see kind of closer to the pit, you can see standing on this table looks to be this elven individual, a little rough and tumble looking, but amongst their raggish type clothes, they have a rather nice, what looks to be kind of this very long necked lute. Rather different than how you've seen other lutes built. Still, and it kind of is actually probably a little comical looking to some of you, as it has just the regular lute base and then the long, elongated neck. Makes this kind of a deeper, bassy tones as he plays these strings, and definitely picking up a good beat for the crowd. It almost seems to be mimicking it a bit and kind of adding to the thudding of the fist on flesh as these two individuals just beat each other into submission. After a few moments, there's a resounding "oh!" and you just hear thud as this person seems to hit the back wall and then hit the sand.
Can I do an Arcana check on the elf to see if they're casting?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say something.
I would say, yeah, both of you give me an Arcana check, please.
Can I just assist him in his? Oh, okay.
I would say, if you're going to, are you going to openly converse with him about this, or are you just trying to keep it to yourself?
No,
No,
I
I'll
was going to
kinda-
say something to Isa and ask him.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of nudge Tam as well and kind of be
All
like,
right, roll
hey.
again, Tam.
All right, let's see what we got.
Oh,
Double
damn.
20.
Back-to-back
Damn.
22s.
Damn.
Well
I
done.
would say as he's playing, there's definitely seems to be some magic to the notes, but with your experience in this and Isa, you're kind of noticing it's less about trying to influence or be a nefarious or controlling magic, and it definitely is something that seems to be setting the mood. I would say with a 22, that's rather high for a check. I would say it seems to be some altered form of calm emotions, but actually it seems to be like excite emotions or instill kind of like excitement.
Definitely peculiar. And I mean, I get wanting to get the crowd up and going, especially because they'll spend more coin in the bar and everything else. But it's way too easy to nudge them just a little bit over the edge. Do you happen to have a spell that might be able to counterbalance that should the need arise?
I can do my own to work against them if we need to.
Okay.
As long as they're just playing with everybody, that's fine.
Would dispel magic work on that kind of magic?
Give me a straight intelligence check.
Ah, shit.
You got this.
15?
That's pretty good. Your magic comes from nature itself and those druidic forces. You're not super versed in the intricate ins and outs and the threads and the small strings of the weave where magic originates from. But wager argument, if dispel magic can shred apart magic, if you cast it high enough, it could probably take care of just about anything.
Fair enough.
All right, let's see what odds are in favor. Okay. You hear one of the twins kind of get up on the counter and has this kind of, it's less a drum and more just this wooden plank with some leather strapped over it to where when he hits it with his hand, it doesn't hurt quite as much. And he just thud, 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 over the whole bar, and you hear some of the guys trying to hush the other ones. All right, first match is down. Winner goes to Tover. Loser, we don't care. Next up, Henry and Pyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably
Pyre.
hear when they call out Pyre's name.
Are you guys
Yeah.
hype it up a bit? I would say
Absolutely.
some of the crowd seems to respond. They're kind of confused about the name. They never heard it, but they just go, yeah, right.
Pyre just walks into the ring.
Okay.
Got this, kiddo.
As you are walking over to the ring, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Performance. Almost hit performance.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Yeah.
18? That's pretty good. As you are walking over there, you can see another individual that seems to be bare-chested, a little dirtier, scuffed around, probably a lot of sweat and caked on sand dirt as they kind of approach. Looks to be this kind of shaved head, patchy beard, not real tough looking guy, but definitely could probably pin him down to probably one of the mine workers. It's got some definition in his arms, kind of bigger in
Yeah.
the chest, but also a bit of a beer gut, or excuse me, a bit of an ale gut.
I need Kelvin for prestidigitation on this dude. I don't want to touch him.
He kind of looks you up and
Okay,
down.
But before I get in the ring, though, I hand like my axes to Cathali and
I would have
Snowhold
probably
and
walked up
everything.
with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk up with her to the ring.
Because I forgot I still have those on, so I don't want to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, you pass them off, and
Yeah.
you see some of the crowd kind of look a little confused, but then a few kind of nod. Yeah.
Pyre hands off her weapons to Snow. Pyre's gonna feel a few faint water drops fall on her head and her shoulder. Go get him, kiddo.
Why do you gotta do that to me?
Ooh.
Why you gotta do that to me? So,
All right.
alright. Gets in the ring.
He gets into the ring himself, kind of rolls his shoulders a bit, and gets into a fighting stance. Roll initiative.
Don't
As
forget
they-
your 1d8.
As they get into it,
Say, do you want to save that, or do you want to use that early?
as they get into it,
I think it's the
She has-
next roll
She
they
has
make.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
Is
on
it
that
the
real
next roll they make, or just within 8 hours they need to use
Yeah.
it?
You touch a willing creature for the duration, the target can add 1d8 to its initiative rolls.
Can add. So yeah, you don't have to use it here if you don't want to.
I'm not going to.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Isa will step up next to that elf and pull out his own instrument and kind of give him the eye
No.
check.
So we're
and
having a
start
barge
playing.
war during the fight.
He sees you
Yes.
kind of step up, and you see
Do I
this.
hear that duel the banjo song?
Yes.
Nah, I'm not gonna duel with him. I'm just gonna offset his and kind of just start playing Pyre's melody.
He kind of looks you up and
As-
down.
Why does Pyre have a melody?
Has this bit of a confused look to his face, and kind of see him look over to the bartenders, and you see the bartenders look over there at you and look at you like, hey, come here.
And Isa will just start jumping around the crowd.
Okay.
And disappear.
Roll a stealth check.
That's fine. I'll even do it with disadvantage because I'm still wearing my armor.
Wow, really?
Oh.
21 total with disadvantage? Yeah, he doesn't see you. You see him kind of look. 22 initiative? Yeah, he did not beat that. You're first. The two of you are probably, if you're on opposite ends, I'd say you're probably about 15, 20-ish feet apart.
All right. Pyre runs in for a punch to the face.
Okay, you run at him. That hits.
Oof.
22.
And then I do it again with the other hand. Just
Roll your damage.
yeah, sorry.
Thought
It's
it was
5.
automatically.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, yours is just. I'm gonna make a note of that here so I can remember that. No, I'm gonna make it. That was my own.
I was like, I thought it was
That was my
five, but
own
okay.
mistake. I'm gonna make a note of it off to the side so I don't forget it again.
All right. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you come in and you just bow right across the jaw. And he tries to keep a guard up, but you can tell it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God,
my
that hits
God.
23. Jesus.
Damn.
Calm down, killer. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay. Second blow, you just sock him as his guard kind of goes kind of high because you knocked him back, and
Yeah.
you're like, rib cage, bam. He doubles over. You can see already just a spurt of blood and spit come out. He's hurting. That was rough 2 hits.
I was not expecting that.
Was.
All right. He is going to take his punches again, unless you're going to do anything else, like with your bonus action or anything else.
No.
Okay,
on.
he's going to take his attack against you.
All right.
Ooh, that's not hit. As he recoils a bit, he throws this kind of weak straight, and you just literally catch it and then shove him back.
God.
He goes in for his second strike. That might make it.
I'm an 18.
No, 17.
Oh God. Yeah. I'm
So
an
the second
18.
strike comes in, you just kind of backpedal a little bit and whiff. Your turn. What do you do?
Got it.
I hit him again.
All right, roll a hit. 15.
Yeah.
Let me look here. You feel good about this punch. It's going in, but just as it should connect, you see him kind of knock it aside.
Oh,
Barely.
yeah. And I go in for a kick. I try to kick him.
Okay.
Like around the legs.
All right, roll a hit.
Oh God.
Same thing. It's odd.
thing.
This time you connect, but he just seems to like push at the right moment against you and counter your impact with his own, and you're just like, ooh, shin,
And
And he-
I wait for him to hit me.
Okay.
So yeah.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't make it. Both of his attacks miss.
Okay.
He comes in with kind of this, as he blocks, he kind of puts both his hands together and tries to just clobber you across the face, and you just, again, you kind of catch it and try to push him back. And as you do, it pushes him off and doesn't have balance. You see his foot try to come up for a kick, but it gets about halfway there before he has to recoil to catch himself on his back foot.
Yeah.
And then he begins to right himself. As he comes up, it's your turn. What do you do?
I hit him again.
Okay, roll a hit.
Damn it! What the?
Doesn't hit. You
Oh
go in.
my
What do you punch
God.
him with? Or how are you attacking?
I'm just like he's like fell back, so I'd probably go forward.
You go to punch
Try to-
forward, and he just uses his already kind of moving backward motion to keep going and just pack it
Yeah.
aside.
Gonna try it again.
You got the, oh.
14. No. He actually, as you punched, he grabbed you to parry it and helped right himself up. And as he did, you try to come with the other fist, and he just elbows it out of the way. And then he lets you go. He's gonna make his strikes. Unless you have anything for your bonus action.
Nope.
Okay. Ooh, there it is. 19 total.
Yep.
Okay. He does 3 points of damage. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As he manages to finally kind of catch you, probably like right there with his punch.
Mm-hmm.
As he pulls his fist back, you can see his upper body beginning to twist, and you know a kick is coming in. He's going to make a kick at you.
Okay.
Misses as that body begins to turn and give that telegraph.
Mm-hmm.
You step back, and his foot just sails right past your nose. Just. At this point, the crowd is like, yeah! Ah! There's drinks flying.
Into it.
Pyre goes reckless with the next attack.
Okay, roll a hit.
That's twice, right?
Yes,
Okay. Making sure.
that definitely hits. 24. Goodness gracious. You catch this man as he misses his kick, and he's halfway turned to you. He begins to turn back, and as he's turning, he's moving quickly, obviously. So as he begins to move that snap back into position, you just catch him right as he's coming back, and just you hear bone crack in his jaw.
Oh man, it reminds me of that card. And I go reckless again with the next attack
All right, roll a hit.
to the stomach.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Oh my God.
All right, describe it to me.
So after hitting him, she like kind of ducks down and just goes for the stomach, but lifts up, so his like it's almost like she's hitting him and lifting him up off the ground as she hits him.
Jeez.
Roll a strength check for me
Okay.
with advantage.
All right. So
Oh, not
twice.
the other thing she's good at.
20 strength check. Yeah, as you drop real quick and you just catch him right in that like lower solar plex, and you push up your legs, just the definition just coming out, and you push up, and as you get up you realize you are lifting him with you, and you punch him out of the ring. Like he
my God.
and
Holy shit.
sails, like barely, just a few inches,
Yeah.
sails out
Still,
the
I
ring,
was
and
not
the crowd
expecting
like jump out the way, and the guy moves and just thud, and the guy is just sprawled out,
Not expecting that.
and you just, this silence goes over the whole tavern. And then just an eruption of just, yeah, just loud, boisterous. Every drink is now on the floor because everyone just threw their hands up.
Oh God.
You hear a
And
guy
I'll
go,
reach into the ring to help pull
"Yoke!"
her up. I know she doesn't need it, but
I guess I just look at everybody that I leave the ring because I guess I'm done for now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, you leave the ring.
Yeah.
I need, let's see, who has my highest ones? Let me double check something real quick. I need Snow, Cathalia, and I believe Isa. I didn't get yours written down yet, Isa. What are you, what's your passive?
What do you need?
What's your passive?
Passive for which?
Perception.
Oh, no, I'm 11.
Okay, so no, so just Snow and Cathalia, please give me perception checks. Snow, you're pretty caught up in the moment. It was amazing to watch a motherfucker launch a motherfucker into the air. Like, you've seen her pick up Simon's stick by a few inches. This to you was like, what? Yes. Cathalia, you've always had that eye for detail and picking out situations in the midst of chaos. That's why you were a good guide, because when the bear attacked, you found the exit point. As the crowd's losing it, you look around. You can see a very familiar individual darting out the front door. It was the one that won the first fight.
Oh.
yeah, Pirate unrolled an intimidation check without even trying.
Why do you leave?
I just kind of like stare at him out, like running out the door.
Oh yeah, he
He had
is
to go
just
change his pants.
Oh my God.
like, you even hear the thud.
Nope. Not gonna. Nope.
Nope. Not doing it. Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Can we make the unconscious guy fighter again? 'Cause that'd be funny.
I'm not gonna do a weekend at Bernie's, okay? Where somebody holds them up and I
I
fight
just
him.
gotta hold him up.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm good to fight, coach. What do you mean? Regardless, you're out of the pit. You head back to your booth. Sit down, try to calm down. A few moments pass in silence. You begin hearing names called out. Henry!
Where's Henry at?
Gets on
Probably
the
just
counter.
giggles.
Henry!
Fire's like getting up looking. Like,
Henry, are you? Someone check the
Henry?
back. Make sure he's not throwing up.
That's not good.
You see someone kind of go to a side door, and they're gone for a few seconds to come back. The guy on the top of the bar stool is like, really?
I'll holler at the guy at the bar stool. He went out that door.
Oh, for fuck.
Wait, wasn't
Thank you,
Henry
ma'am.
the one she just knocked out?
No.
Tavor was the one that went out the door. Tavor was the one that won the first fight, right?
Tabor was the one, I believe, that was in the fight. Did I get the names mixed up here?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Henry was the
mistake.
one she just knocked
Yeah.
the fuck out.
They're
I
calling.
said I
They
wasn't
call
gonna
for
weaken Bernie's in.
Tovor is who they're calling for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's probably a reason why he didn't answer since I was calling Henry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right then. Pyre,
I get up.
you good to fight again? Or do you need a minute?
I'm good.
All right, good. You're going against the champ. Get in the ring.
Okay.
Has Pyre been touched at all in her previous fight?
She took
she got
3
hit once.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Before she jumps in, Isa will stop her. Snow, if you're gonna heal her, do it now. Well, actually, no. Wait 2 seconds and then do it. Isa's going to grab her by the back of the neck, like cup his hand around the back of her neck. Don't fuck this up. That's all I got. And inspire
Wasted
her.
opportunity.
Okay. So for a
And
minute,
as
you
his-
have Bardic Inspiration.
And as his hand retracts, he is going to cast Heroism.
What are the components of that spell?
It is vocal and semantic.
I need you. Are you attempting to cast this subtly?
Verbal part will fuck you over.
Be a hero, Pyre.
Yeah, we'll say I'll do it sleight of hand.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
8.
You gotta help die.
Yeah.
You gonna use it?
No, I'll let it roll on an 8.
Okay. Okay.
If they catch me, what are they gonna say? I'm trying to heal you. You took damage.
Okay.
Pyre's gonna like breathe in and breathe out. And she's gonna look at Isa, be like, win or lose, you're gonna learn the most important lesson. The higher they are. And she jumps into the ring.
As she jumps in, you all see from the side of the bar this male Goliath rise to his feet and begin to make his way to the fighting pit.
How does the crowd react to him moving?
The crowd parts like the Red Sea in his path. Silence, pride, and fear. As you hear the footfalls, thud, 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 boom. As he stands up to his full height to look down upon you, Pyre, you can see he just gives this bit of a smirk. That was a good fight.
It was alright.
Just do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Compassion. Compassion, it's a good name. I hope you don't show any, because I won't.
Nah. And you watch as he bites his tongue, and you see a very familiar carnage enter his eyes.
There it goes.
Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. Hell.
Don't forget.
I'm using that D8.
Okay.
1D8.
Okay.
All right, what's your total?
1.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something here.
Okay.
22.
Oh.
Oh.
And I can't use a help die with that. It's stacking. All right, bring on the pain.
All right, so as both of you, or he already raged. He went first. I'll say his bonus action was to enter that rage.
Yeah.
And he rushes you with a speed that is concerning for a creature his size. And he will make his first strike against you.
Okay. I sent you a message, by the way.
Okay, I gotta look on my phone.
The second one, that doesn't hit. The last one does a part, but doesn't matter now. Obviously, I have my answer on that one.
Is there a typo in this?
No, it was just you never sent me the thing.
Oh my
about
gosh.
what I asked you earlier. So, and then I wanted to know about it. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, and I'll defend that answer later.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just all I need to just yes or no. That's all I need. That doesn't hit.
Okay. He will. I need to keep track of these. No, still misses. Okay. All right. Your turn.
Can I use my bonus action to rage?
Yes, you can.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And I am going to reckless hit him.
Okay, roll to hit. Uh, 26 hits.
All
So
right. Like
5 would be reduced to 2. Correct? Or 3? 2?
That's your choice.
2.
We'll go down.
Raging.
She is raging, so
so is he.
7 goes to 3.
7
Yeah.
goes to 3 though.
Yeah.
Okay. Second swing.
I reckless attack by trying to kick him in the knee.
Okay.
Like just right in the knee.
All right. You said your first was a punch?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you testing his guard, you kind of go in for a punch kind of to the outside, and he's able to, he just kind of just seems to take it kind of in the bicep. Because he's definitely quite crunched over to you.
Yeah.
He just seems to tank that first hit. The second one, you know it landed. You didn't feel any give. It just, your kick just stopped.
Well, this makes the fight more interesting, Pyre says as she smirks.
He will make his attack against you.
Alright.
You went reckless last turn, so he will take his advantage.
Yep. Does not hit.
Whew, nice.
Don't forget to heal your 4 points because it was your turn.
But
You gain 4 hit points from heroism.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. Right.
Need to max this up. All right. He will. Let me check something here. That's right. He will use his bonus action to attempt to strike you.
Does not hit.
That does not hit.
No.
He will go ahead and strike you again.
That one hits.
21 to hit. Nine, 10, 11. 11 halved goes to 5. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As he comes in on you, and now you can see as he's fighting you, his movement is trained. This isn't a bare knuckle fighter. This is someone who has been taught how to fight with only their body.
Okay. Let's see.
But
Pyre.
top of your turn.
Yep. Pyre moves in closer to him.
Okay.
Like right there. Like there's a little bit, and then she goes to hit him.
Okay, roll to hit. Are you going reckless?
Yeah, I'll go reckless.
Okay.
And no, still no.
15 does not hit.
Nope. I go in again, reckless.
His guard seems to be hard to get through than it was at the beginning of this fight. That'll hit.
Okay.
Okay. Anything for your bonus action, and are you going to stay there?
Can I hit him again with my bonus action? Because
Unfortunately, you cannot.
I know. I don't know anything else I can do with my bonus action other than to dash. No. I'm not moving. I'm staying close.
Okay. He will make his strikes against you.
That hits.
7, 8, halved. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Makes his next strike against you. It's not hit.
Does not hit.
And then
I see you're too close to us. I said, damn.
he will, in a what seems to be a quick burst of his speed, he will strike you again.
All right. That one hits.
24 to hit. 11 halved to 6. You take 5. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I gotta remember it's down. It's round down. I can do this. I can do
the
math.
next even number and cut it in half.
I can do this. I can do this.
We believe in you.
All right. So as he's come in, he is definitely, again, that trained fighter. You see his hands are a little loose, only seeming to tighten right on impact as he is breaking, strategically trying to find his way through your guard.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
So, can I make a perception check while fighting, or is that like I don't have enough time?
Typically, it is an action to make a perception check, but
Okay.
what are you trying to perceive?
I don't know. Just trying to see like where he like is holding himself to like guard, where there's like more like, is he going for like the head, or is he going for like, where he doesn't want to be hit, where he's
Right.
leaving himself open.
Yeah, that kind of information will be granted if you used your action to make a perception check. You could attempt to do that.
Fuck. I just think I need to hit this motherfucker. So yeah,
Okay.
reckless again.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
God damn
We gotta get you champion, killer.
it.
He keeps hitting
Like
these
your
19.
third 19.
I know, I'm like, ah.
All right, second strike.
Yeah, this one not gonna be reckless. Just hope for something good.
Well, all
No.
your attacks for the round are
Yeah.
reckless.
Okay, so then yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, once you decide to go reckless, it's
Yeah.
every subsequent attack you have.
Okay.
So really, it's if you're
I-
even considering
I need
going
to get in the
reckless.
corner and get some water.
Yeah. Okay, so you find your way through his guard as he seems to be trying to get in on you. You being the smaller, not saying you're lithe, but definitely in comparison to this Goliath, you are a lithe creature. So you're able to get in and you make 2 quick jabs to his inner guard as he tries to buckle down. And
Yeah. Pyre knows she's smaller than the dude. She's using that to her advantage. Okay. And that's my turn.
Give me 1 second here. I need to check on one of these abilities before I use it.
Oh, God damn it.
As you're doing that, Ice is gonna be circling the pit and kind of tapping Tam on the shoulder and Catalia and Snow and like, come on, like trying to get Pyre's name chanting louder and louder in the crowd while
God.
Snow has everything else tuned out and is just focused on this fight that's going down. She is terrified.
Hey, if Pyre says Dressal, Dressal, Dressal like 3 times like Beetlejuice, will it work?
Sorry, but no.
Damn.
It's not
Just
quite
thought
how it works.
Thought I would ask.
It's a good question. Don't get me wrong.
Irie plate mail comes out of nowhere. I think they might call that magic.
Yeah.
No.
No, what do you mean? No.
It's just a little divine intervention without any of the spell work involved. You know?
Are you saying that Paylor is wrong? Okay. May he smite me if I'm using magic right now.
Careful, some of them will do it just for fun.
Yeah, I know.
And
What?
I'm sure there's a trickster god out there somewhere that would absolutely sneak a smite
Okay.
in
Yes.
Pretty sure
just
we
to make you
created
look like
one.
a liar.
All right,
See
he
what's
is
gonna
going
happen
to
to me.
make his attacks against you.
Mhm.
there's no vengeful gods.
Oof.
That hits.
Yeah.
That hits.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
This damage roll will be plus 10. So 20 halve back, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. As he just finds a way in past your guard and hits you with this awful, just straight jab, just pow, right to your forehead, and you immediately begin to feel the warmth of blood.
Yeah.
He will take another strike against you.
That hits.
If you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage,
Come on, you got this.
he will make
As I come back and everything, I'm like, is that all you got, bitch?
BAM! He pops you again.
Yeah. Yep.
Then he's going to strike you again. And
Does
miss.
not hit.
All right.
That was all he had.
When did you take levels in Bard?
Vicious mockery right there.
All right, your turn.
God. I don't want to go reckless, but I also know reckless is being my friend right now.
At this point, the crowd is getting rather
Yeah.
rowdy and loud.
Okay. I'm gonna go reckless again.
Okay, roll a hit.
Nope.
That does not hit.
I'm still dazed.
Okay.
I might turn a little bit like, oh, he's over there.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, oh, there's blood in my eyes. Hold on, guys. And then I just grab somebody's shirt and like wipe my blood on it. Yep. I'm gonna go again. No.
Does not hit.
No.
Dude.
Have your inspiration.
You do have your
What?
D6 inspiration?
Yeah, it's a D6.
what?
Has it been longer than a
okay.
minute?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just roll a d6.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
18. 18 hits.
I bitch slap him backhanded.
Okay.
If it
Wow.
hits, that's what I'm doing.
Bishop would like to walk out now because
Fuck no.
You hear, oh, as you see him kind of look and then turn back to you as his fist begins to close tighter, and you hear every joint just pop, 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 pop.
Fire smiling. Bring it on.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I could do anything else.
Okay, he's going to take his strikes against you.
All right. That hits.
7 halved takes it to 3 points of bludgeoning damage. He'll take his second strike against you.
That one hits.
8, 9. 9 halved to 4. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he will strike at you for a third time. Does not hit. That third hit cannot land.
Pyre's like, oh, it seems like you're a two-pump chump, huh?
God damn. Paladin was a wrong choice for you.
Wow. So as he is coming in, just wailing on you, still your resolve stands strong, able to corp back at this Goliath of a creature. Your turn. What do you do?
Reckless.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to, like... So, is he coming at me where, like, I can chop at his throat?
I would say you could
Kinda
sneak one in if you're fast enough.
Okay. No, goddamn.
But as one fist seems to extend to punch you, you try to counter with a throat chop. The other one just comes up real quick and catches
Yeah.
it.
Try to hit him again.
Okay, roll a hit. 25 will hit.
I dunk down and hit him in the nuts.
Okay.
Ernie.
That
Yeah.
He seems to tank it.
He can take it. I know he can.
doesn't mean you do it.
Hey, hey, if I'm going down, I'm going swinging in every way possible, okay?
All right. His turn.
Note to self: never piss off Kelly. She's vicious.
He's going to make his strikes
You
against
have
you.
no idea.
Yeah, come on. That hits.
24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6 halved. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
24 to hit.
That hits.
6, 7, 8 halved. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's his turn.
Alright.
As he comes in on you, he kind of gets in real close and just almost like just grabs you by the shoulders and thrusts his knee into your stomach. And as he hurls you back, you kind of back against a wall. That's say that would be his second strike. You're just taking damage as he hurls you against a wall next to you, like actually still holds on to you and just turns and slams you into the wall.
Alright. Is he, like, on me or, like...
He's not grappling you per se.
Yeah.
He just grabbed you quickly to
Okay.
make that quick thrust.
Alright. I'm gonna reckless attack.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I'm, like, trying to move around and it's not getting it, so...
His grip, yeah, he's just Goliath hands just digging into your shoulders.
Ooh. Gonna reckless attack.
Okay. 21, yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna go for the eyes.
Okay. You go in and are you gonna claw, punch?
No, I'm like just taking my thumb and like stabbing it. Like, get the fuck off me.
All right. You get a quick like thumb punch. He's like, and he lets you go and doesn't move out of your space, but recoils just a foot or two. Like, son of a.
I will take that. I will take that. This is why you're not touching me anymore.
And he
Jesus Christ.
rushes back in for his attacks. 20 to hit.
That is.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. And then, yeah. 4, 5, 6, half to 3 points of bludgeoning damage. How you looking, Pyre?
I'm standing there.
All right. Your turn.
How's he looking?
He's starting to show some wear and tear. You can definitely see from where when you jabbed him quick, you can see a bit of blood starting to come down. You can see the bruises beginning to kind of form in that bright red impact. Not like a bruise yet. It hasn't been enough time, but you can see where like the impact of flesh on flesh, that bright red that it turns. You can see that.
Yeah. This one's not going to be reckless, and I'm going to regret it.
Okay. Does not hit.
Does not
Got
hit.
this. Just keep going. Just keep swinging. You got it.
Or keep swinging. Does not hit.
Does not hit. As you begin to go in, trying to have a bit more focus to your attacks, he's able to just quickly knock them aside. He is going to use this to capitalize, and he will go reckless.
Okay. Does that mean my next one have to be reckless?
No, that means
No,
you're already at
okay.
advantage.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That hits.
7, 8, 9, halved. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I take my hit.
All right.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
There we go. That's that fighting
Full
fire.
damage on that one.
Okay.
That is 6.
Second strike. Can she do it again? She can. 23 to hit. All right.
At this point, Snow's in the corner like, let's go, Pyre, let's go.
Oh my god.
In a moment of what seems to be you trying to turn the tide of this fight, you happen to catch that perfect sweet spot right under the ribs. You actually take your fist and you kind of open it up like that, and you hit him with the full knuckles and just, Gah! You actually, for a moment, you can feel you probably could have punctured skin if you'd full clawed in.
Yeah.
But as he kind of begins to show these signs of pain and this inability to just shrug it off, he kind of, you see that bit of weakness. You're like, oh, I got you now. And you clock him right in the chin. His head shoots to the side, and he starts to come back in on you.
Yeah.
He will take his attacks. This will be plus 10.
Yeah.
18 halved, 9 points of bludgeoning damage. He will take another strike. 20 to hit. 8, 9, 10 halved, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As he has come back in and just unloads 2 quick bob bob.
All or nothing reckless.
Okay,
attack.
roll to
My
hit.
next 2 attacks.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Holy crap.
Does it just sound like the warehouse scene of Rocky where he's just eating the sides of
Yeah,
meat?
that's essentially what you got. Is at this point the crowd is loud, but the sound of their fists just absolutely massacring each other is louder still.
Oh.
He's going to take his strikes against you. Does not hit. Second one. That hits. 4, 5, 6. Halved 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
It don't matter. I'm at 1.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. How long is heroism running?
Yeah, have you been healing every turn?
No, I didn't know
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You were
you gained
supposed to
4
heal for
hit points
4 hit points every turn.
every turn.
Okay, how many turns did we take?
I
God
can,
damn it, I'm
I can
sorry.
show you. I can show
No,
you.
I am so sorry.
No, you're good. I can
did
show
not
you.
realize
So
that.
he went first, so it's the
Oh,
top
God.
of. So we'll go to your turn instead.
Yeah.
So in total, because you did hit it
Yeah.
once.
Yes.
So you've had a chance to get it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
God damn it.
So 8 times.
Okay.
So roll 8d.
No, it's just
It's
Oh,
he
it's
gains
just flat.
4.
but
Okay.
it's if he wants
So-
to.
So 8 times 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she
32.
Yeah. I'm not giving up.
the
guys.
mechanics of the spell. Now we know. I myself forgot. I should have been reminding you.
Okay.
I should have said I thought you had seen gone, so I apologize. I should have reminded as well.
I'm trying not to like literally die, so like me.
No, so what
As
is that?
a player.
8 times 4?
Yeah.
32.
So
32 points.
go ahead and
Okay.
push 32 points into yourself.
Now we know. And now how many was that?
So
That
now
was
you take 4, 5, 6,
6.
halved 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sorry about that, guy.
Nah, it's all right. We're always learning. Always
I fucked
learning.
up. I was just really into the fight.
That's
That's what Tuesday
good.
nights are for.
That's good. You're into the fight. I'm glad you're involved. But all right.
Yeah, I don't want to be weekends at Bernie's like
That's his turn over with.
Henry.
Top of the round, you heal 4 points.
Okay. All right.
So every time it's your turn, she just gets to 4. Actually, how long does it last?
It lasts for a minute.
This is the last one.
Okay. All right.
So for a minute, the crowd has watched these two people just go into town fighting each other.
So this would be the last little bit of my rage, right? Too, if I wanted to do it, because it lasts a minute, right?
It lasts a minute or
Unless I'm
until
hitting
you no
s-
longer attack or take damage, I believe, correct?
Oh, okay.
Attacking and taking
yeah,
damage
hold on.
keeps it going, right?
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Reckless attack.
We'll check on that real quick.
I'm pretty sure that that's what that is.
Nope. That's how.
Yeah.
If someone
I
with
just wanted to
faster
make
internet
sure.
could check the wording on rage for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got
I
it.
got you.
Thank you.
I'll let Tasha do it.
That does not hit.
The
That
second-
does.
Yeah, the second one does.
Okay. He will make his
Nope.
strikes against you.
I actually knew about the heroism thing. I'm just trying to keep everybody on their seats right now.
So
Rude.
the rage,
Acting.
Yes.
rage lasts
Daddy.
for 1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your
Okay.
last turn, or taken damage since then.
So that
I don't
means,
think that's one.
So we were all right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will end
Yeah.
because
will
it has
end.
been a minute.
It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna.
She
keep
has
doing-
not ended it early.
Okay, so you would have one more round.
Mhm.
At this round, I need to rage again.
Yeah. So with my bonus action, I'm gonna rage again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay, so you reinvigorate as you begin to feel that primal carnage try to leave you. You're like, no, I've got more fight in me.
Don't take me out, coach.
And you kind of clench down, your fingernails digging into your palms, a bit of blood beginning to trickle down as you just reaffirm in yourself that primal rage.
Hey, is that elf still playing?
Yes, he is.
Is this like Final Fantasy boss music or just battle music?
It's pretty intense. It's like
Oh, it's the castle music from Bowser level?
I want it playing. I want it playing. You have to DM and do that during the fight.
Let me record it real quick so I just play it on a loop.
I was getting pumped.
I'll drop bars next time, promise. I'll play a bard
okay.
one day for all of you.
Okay.
Bet.
You don't want to see me as a bard, it's not fun. Alright. Top of his turn, he's going to make a strike against you. 19 to hit.
That hits.
9, 10, 11. Halved 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And you watch as he, once again, you kind of see his tongue kind of bite down to the side of his mouth as he reinstitutes that rage.
Yeah.
Top of your turn. Healing is done.
Yep. Reckless.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits.
Another bitch slap.
Okay. Second strike. That hits.
Hey,
Get it.
Kelly, look at what I put in general chat and open it for you. There's your background music.
Hell yeah, you're gonna hear it in my background.
Can only imagine.
It's actually a kicker.
Roger Castle.
All
No,
right.
like open it. It's a kicker.
Anything else for you?
There's nothing else I can do.
All right, he's going to make a strike against you.
Yep.
.22 to hit.
That hits. I like this.
Told you would.
Hell yeah.
It does. Okay. 10, 11, 12. Have 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Go.
And you watch as he makes this first strike against you and just pow right against kind of the side of your head. And you see as he does that, he takes a step back, not enough to move out of your engagement range, but he takes a step back. You see him kind of. You can see what looks to be a bit of the blood that was beginning to flow from his head slows. And he seems to be a little more upright and vigorous.
Okay.
But it is your turn. What do you do?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is lay on hands noticeable?
You don't know.
God damn it.
You've never used it.
It's true. God damn.
If you would like to attempt to hide it, you can roll a sleight of hand check.
I do, but I don't. God damn.
What would Pyre do?
She'd take the beating. I'm
Okay.
gonna go reckless.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits. Second strike. That does not hit.
Nope.
He's going to take his strikes against you as you come in, with like a close elbow to clip him in the ribs. You get in that nice close fighting that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
As you get in close, he takes both his hands and clasps them together and just brings them right down on top of your head.
Looks like I do have a hard head, though.
8, 9, 10 for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Second strike.
That hits.
This will be plus 10. 14 halved, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7.
As he hits you once, and he brings it up, and he just hits you again with the same blow.
Alright.
Same exact spot. You're almost like, how'd he hit the same
Alright.
nerve twice?
I'm not that hard-headed.
Your turn.
Reckless.
Okay, that hits. That hits. He's starting to look pretty rough. You're starting to see more.
I bet we both are.
Yeah, where you've been punching him, you can begin to see the individual knuckle marks where you have just struck him. $18 to hit.
That hits.
7, 8, 9, halved, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Take a second strike. 21 to hit.
That hits.
7, 8, 9, halved to 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Your turn.
Reckless.
Roll to hit.
Nope. Nope.
Neither of those hit.
No.
Actually, no. The 18 does.
18
Oh,
does,
thank
yeah.
God.
Okay.
I'm going down swinging, guys.
Oh.
21 halved to 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 2. And I'm not, this is not like acting again. Okay, I'm at 2, so.
Okay.
He
After
hits me and I
he-
just go down.
He hits you once and then lets go and just grabs you and he picks you up and just headbutt. Sees you're still conscious and just takes you one-handed. His whole head is holding your entire body weight. And he just BAM! Right into the wall. Again. And again. And again. Ragdolling you. He does not stop.
Ace is gonna jump in.
I was gonna say, I'm right there. I'm cracking that whip once. You've got 2 seconds to let her go. You've already won. Drop the kid.
Make an intimidation check.
Hold on. We're gonna add a die to that.
Okay.
15.
I need you to make a flat dexterity check.
Oh God, he's gonna throw fire at you.
23.
Okay. You kind of see out of the corner of your eye a blade be drawn. And you have time to turn and back up before you see a short sword pressed close to you. It wouldn't have struck you, but it would have definitely caught you off guard.
Hold person on the Goliath and the one attacking Tam.
Would at this point would I recognize the Goliath?
At this point, yes. But, hold person. That is a wisdom saving throw?
15, yes.
Goliath succeeds. The other person freezes.
Of course he does.
He took out fire. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of
That means
figured
he's
it's a
strong
Goliath.
and can take
No.
a hit. That doesn't mean he's wise.
What are you guys doing?
Has he let go of Pyre yet?
No, your action economy is finished for right now. Isa, all you've done is jump down.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump down, put one arm on Pyre, and put the other one into his throat, using the forearm into his throat to kind of position between and get my face right into his.
Roll a strength check.
No, I'm not. I'm not like trying to push. I'm just getting in that position so that way he has to look at me.
Okay. So as he brings her mangled body back, still holding her, she's 3 or 4 inches off the ground, her entire weight supported in his hand. You get in his face. Next round, we're just going to go around the table. Snow.
Thinking of all the possible things she can possibly do to be of help and not get herself fucked over, she is holding on to that hold person for that one that went after Tam.
Okay.
And she is going to just pump healing into Pyre with healing word.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Cathalia, what are you doing?
Panicking.
Okay, Tam, what are you doing?
Because there's literally nothing I can do.
Can I move to a point where I'm able to hit him without hitting Isa?
Yeah, I'd say you could do that.
Ring?
I'd say you'd already be in that range. You were very close to the edge.
So 9.
Right.
Yes.
But I'm maneuvering to a point where I'm not going to hit Isa.
You would be pushing past a few of the patrons for sure if you want to make that risk.
Yeah, I'm at 9 now.
Yay.
I'm somewhat conscious.
Going to climb into the ring,
Okay.
and I'm going to move around behind him with the whip extended. Has he let go of Pyre yet, or no?
We'll see what gets resolved when everybody states their actions. Then I will elaborate.
I am going to hold. I told him to let go. He chose not to let go.
Don't you do it.
I'm going to hold my action. If he does not let go on his next turn, I'm going to hit him in the back with the whip.
Okay.
I'm going to mark that motherfucker. Because that's
Pyre,
not... No,
as-
he's already won. There's no point in him continuing this shit for funsies. He's not going to continue to beat the shit out of someone that... Nah, that shit's not going to fly. He's going to get fucking dropped like a sack of shit.
Okay. Pyre, as you feel this odd sensation of this crushing pressure around your head, it is the worst sinus headache you've ever felt. You realize, wait a minute, that's not a sinus headache, that's exterior. As your eyes come to, you can see what looks to be the back of Isa's hair and his head. And as he has positioned himself between you and the Goliath. Isa, what are you doing?
Well, can Pyre, since she has a little bit of consciousness, reach out for Isa, kind of just not saying anything, just kind of grabbing at his shoulder, he's there.
Sure.
And everything, so he all of a sudden feels hey, I'm okay, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Isa, what would you like to attempt?
He's gonna look compassion in his eyes and blood of blood. It's time to calm. You've won. They're your earnings. Been a while. I don't want it to be this way.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh God, is he Downing
you-
Hulk?
Speak to this person, you begin to see the blood drain from the whites of his eyes. And then immediately you see the look of grief and loss and just incredible sorrow. But only you catch that, Isa, being this close. The body language is still tense and rough and rugged, but in the eyes, you know they can't lie. And you see just immediate regret as he sets Pyre down. he just takes his other hand and grabs the top of the pit and wordlessly pulls himself out. And that's where we'll take a break.
Good fight. Well done.
Good fight. That was.
I told you not to make a bet. I told you not to.
That was great. Do you want to know what you had him down to?
Yes and no.
6 hit point.
Okay.
Do you want to know?
What?
You
Yes.
choose.
Yes.
He was at 14.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Well
Damn,
done.
you
I
ruined
thought-
him.
Wait, better question. How much did he start with?
He started with 60. But here's the kicker. When I used his second wind, I rolled max heal, so I had 13 hit points revitalized. So you did 73 points of damage.
That's
Well
more
done.
than what I have.
73
Damn.
points of damage doubled.
Doubled essentially,
that.
yeah, because it was halved.
You did 146 points of damage this fight.
This fight.
I
Well
still
done.
lost.
Very good fight. I hope
Yeah, that was a
I knew that
I hope
was gonna happen.
everyone was excited as I was, trying to do my best to keep narrated and keep numbers checked. I hope it was fun to watch and listen to. I know I had a blast. Hopefully my table did. Hopefully
There was a point I'm trying to describe hits, and I'm like, I'm just too into the fight.
I
I'm
just want
like,
to
I'm just
punch
hitting.
the fuck
I'm just
out of
hitting.
them.
I'm just hitting, guys. Okay.
I gotta take this off. I'm actually sweating
I
from
am
that light.
too.
Yeah, I'm going to be changing shirts. I'm hot. I'm burning up. All right, but we're going to go on
Good
break,
thing
y'all.
we're in an 18 plus stream.
Yeah, we're going to go to break, y'all. I'm going to set myself a nice little timer. We'll see y'all in about 10-ish minutes. Stick around, go get water, get snacks, and I look forward to seeing y'all when we get back. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out during the break. I hope you've had a great first half. I know I have. We learned some things. We accomplished some things. We knocked some people out.
His mama said, "Knock me out."
But as we get back into the episode, all of you have watched as this rapidly lethal situation was quickly diffused, and very quietly and somberly the Goliath had reached up with one hand and just pulled himself out of the pit and began to head towards the bar. The mood of the tavern is still pretty jovial. There's still some cheers. You can see as one of the twins is starting to clean the board off.
I'm pumping a level 2 cure wounds into Pyre.
Okay.
I already gave you my last healing potion last week, so I got nothing.
It's 11
gonna-
points of healing.
So you heal 11 points, Pyre, as Isa lays his hand on you, and you feel a refreshing coolness kind of rush through your body as your wounds begin to bleed a little less, and the minor ones seem to actually just close completely. Some of the bruising knuckle marks beginning to lighten already.
As he does that, Pyre kind of like is like laying there, and she's like, "Sorry, you lost your money."
I didn't lose my money. I paid for a lesson. Let's get you out of here. Tam?
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna kind of hop up and then help pull Pyre up out of the pit.
As you do so, a couple of other patrons are like, y'all got it? You did
We're good.
another pair?
Pyre is like, where's Compassion at? Like, asking him,
He's-
it's like, where's he at?
It's fine. It's fine.
No. I need to see him real quick. Please.
I'm gonna look at Isa. I guess I'm gonna get underneath one arm as he gets under the other to kind of help move her a little easier. Well, no, she can walk on her own.
Yeah, she can walk on her own.
Yeah,
You should be able to.
Kind of flank her.
So you're
walk
still a
in behind her, I
little,
guess.
you're still a little bell rung mentally,
Yeah.
but physically you
As long
can.
as somebody's got me.
You could at least
heard,
mostly
you can
support
help.
yourself.
Yeah. Well, one person's like maybe holding me, like, well, no. Stay in the middle, you know, like
we're
that.
standing on either
Yeah.
side to kind of catch and guide
Yeah.
you if need be.
Okay.
Okay. So I walk over to Compassion. Is he facing me or?
At this point, he has made it to the bar, and then is
Okay.
beginning to move towards the side exit.
Compassion, wait.
There's a slight pause.
That was a hell of a fight, and it would be an honor to shake your hand. Empire just kind of holds her hand out. You know, it's kind of shaking a little bit and
Yeah.
everything, but she's holding it out. It's for him to take if he wants to.
There's a moment where you think he's not going to turn back, and you actually see him. He had kind of halfway turned back. You can see the kind of satchel of gold in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see his fist clench on it. And he begins to turn towards the door. But then he turns towards you. And you can see now. Give me an insight check. And I would say, considering the intensity of this moment, roll me one more.
Okay. So I was about to ask if I can add a help die.
You can add a help
Can
die.
I add?
Yeah, you can go ahead and add
Okay.
a help die.
Yay! Because I'm sucking. Go.
11, that's enough to get you there, because this is less about the... It's less about being wise about how to read somebody, and more about the strength of character the two of you shared in that fight. You fought for well over a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You can see now his form, trained, toned, muscular,
Mm-hmm.
very stalwart, very intimidating. But you know what to look for. You've walked the streets. You've been in jail. You've done seedy jobs. You know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
You go straight to the eyes.
Yeah.
And you can see in there this almost unreadable level of depth, of guilt and regret. And you know this look because you've had this look. Choices made to survive. Choices made against your judgment to feed yourself, to
Yeah.
breathe, to be so hungry you could eat your hand. So you have to steal that bread. And he approaches you and grabs your forearm. And he shakes your hand. And he shakes your arm.
Did exactly what I asked. And that makes me happy.
Sorry, I
No,
lost
no.
control.
Don't be sorry. I kind of do like this, like pointing at my eyes and his eyes.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand. You're a good man. And she kind of like claps both hands on like his arm and
Yeah.
everything, just like holding him, not too tight, like hurting him and stuff like that, just to let him know, like, hey, like body wise, like, I get it. Don't be upset. I asked you to show me no compassion. You did exactly that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I might be back for round 2. I don't know. So,
Give me a few days.
give me a month, okay?
I like this arrangement. And he kind of looks to Isa. Little confusion on his face. Didn't expect you back around.
Wasn't expecting to be back.
Good. Then we can both agree we didn't see each other.
How are you?
Good work.
Truly.
Leaves you hungry.
Who are you working for now?
Roveler. It's good work. But with good work comes good wages.
I'll need to talk to you.
Tomorrow. Evening. Meet me at the Candle of Lightning in the Oasis.
We will be there. I promise you.
I can be seen there, not here.
Pyre gives like one more kind of like squeeze to him and then kind of lets him go so he can go. She
Yeah.
knows. So
He slowly pulls his hand back. Go ahead.
As he turns, Ice is gonna waste his last second level spell slot, pat him on the back, and cast a healing word into him.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Eight.
Okay. You see, it kind of has that cold chill run down his spine. And then he pushes on out the side door. Snow, as you're there, concentrating on that spell with that individual with the short sword, one of the
right.
twins kind of looks over the area, seeing if he can survey who the practitioner is, and he cannot. So he just kind of claps his hands in the air really loud. All right. Everybody's calmed. Any practitioners? They were just trying to control what was happening.
Am I close enough that I could walk up and take his short sword?
You went with Pyre, so you'd have to go back.
Yeah.
You'd be a little bit away, probably about 15, 20 feet.
I think Pyre's
Would I
needs
be
to lay
able to-
down.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll look
Yeah,
at
never
Snow and
I
just kind of
can't
like
save your
shrug.
guys' asses right now.
Oh no, that's totally fine.
As this is resolving, Snow walks up behind this person
Mm-hmm.
that she just froze on a reflex. Like, not even
Yeah,
sure
like
what the hell was
reflexes.
gonna happen. And she walks behind them and just in their ear. Consider yourself lucky that that attack missed. Because that very easily could have been your life right there. Then she's gonna walk past them and drop the hold person.
Okay. He watches he kind of eyeballs you as he sheathes his short sword and just follows you. Like, just he doesn't move, he just traces you with his eyes.
That's fine. She's still wearing like all her really fancy exotic clothes that she had in the market, so she's very visible right now.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I can't soak any damage right now. I can soak up 19 worth of damage right now, okay?
You're gonna go take a long
Technically
nap.
38
That's more than Isa has on a good day.
on a good day.
We can fight at least 2 non-Goliaths right now.
I mean, I do have one more rage, so, you know.
Let's not push it.
All right. So as the mood of the
All
tavern
fun.
begins to
Sorry.
kind of push into more of a usual tavern atmosphere, seems the fights for the night have concluded. Most of the patrons are either finishing their drinks or just getting another round.
More than likely, once Compassion had turned away, like, she was probably, like, holding herself as still as possible to talk to him, so she's, like, all of a sudden, like, oh, God, I need to sit down, I need to lay down.
We're gonna guide you to a chair, like
Okay.
probably back to our table, and we're gonna at least give her a couple of minutes to kind of get her head right.
Okay. So you get her back to the table, have a seat, party reconvenes at their booth. I'd say Kelvin would probably also drop healing into you. Let's see what he has available.
I will like reach across the table to Pyre and like touch her hand and tell her I'm very, very proud of her. Like I'll look her dead in the eye. It's like I'm very proud of you and you did amazing.
I do make a pretty awesome punching bag, right?
Yeah.
You got some great punches in there too, though.
And as I do that, I will do cure wounds on.
Rick
Cure
said
wounds.
3rd level cure
Your
wounds.
wounds.
So you have 8 from me. From when I touched your arm.
As you do that, you see your brother begin to reach over and just kind of chuckles at you, Gathalia. Here,
Of course he would.
let me show you how it's really done. He will cast
Roll
a...
my...
Heals for 10.
I will roll my eyes at him.
As everybody's pumping all this magic into fire, she's gonna be like, I think I know how the green wall felt now.
How the what felt?
The
The green wall.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not that good.
No, she's just like trying to joke because she's like laughing, but she's kind of coughing too. Like, oh, it hurts and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Okay.
a little bit better, but you know, she's just like, hey guys, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Don't
notice the
worry.
size of your head. Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
As
Okay.
Snow comes back to the table, she'll hand Pyre her weapons back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. It's not like I needed that during the fight, but yeah, thank you.
You did really good though.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Pyre's just kind of like rubbing herself as like she's more and more like, it's starting to feel a little bit better, guys.
starting to feel a little better.
Yeah.
Magic is great. There's
Yeah.
no downside to healing this way.
At all.
All right. Well, is there anything the party wishes to accomplish with the rest of their night, or are we going to move into a long rest?
I suggest a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
It's like all of yeah. We've eaten through hit dice and spell slots and nerves and.
Yeah. And pants where we just pretty much pissed ourselves the entire time, you know? So, yeah.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind, and Isa, for the probably the second or third time, truly sounds monotone. There's no wave to his voice when he talks. He's not smiling. He's just slack-faced. give me and Pyre a minute. I owe her an apology. If you don't mind.
I will walk just far enough ahead where I am out of earshot, but they are definitely in eyesight.
I'll look from Isa to Pyre and
Pyre
wait
will,
for
like-
Pyre's cue.
She'll like nod her head. Like I don't really know what to, but yeah, go ahead.
And then I'll go catch up with Tam. And I'll drag my brother with me.
Okay. Where are we going? Why are we gonna leave?
Come on.
I was comfy.
Privacy, Kelvin.
Oh.
A crazy thing that you don't know about.
What's up, Isa?
You asked me earlier if I knew.
Yeah.
Of course I knew.
I figured.
I have to know.
Yeah.
The difference and the thing that I want you to know is that it's not always a choice. And sometimes that makes it easier. It was always easier when there wasn't a choice.
Is Isa like sitting down or like standing up over top of her? Like,
I figured this would be as we're walking out,
okay,
as we're all
well,
leaving. He would be having this conversation.
Pyre, she like stops for a minute. She's like, Isa, come here.
Okay, he'll stop. What's up? Oh, what?
She kind of grabs him by the back of his neck like he did her and brings his forehead to her. And she's like, I get it. You don't have to apologize. All right, now come on.
No. That's not everything.
It usually never is.
I need you to understand. I need you to understand what I am. Because I need you to understand what we are.
Okay.
I want to show you something. But nobody else can see.
All right.
And I beg you that unless you truly believe that they'll think first and then act, that you keep it to yourself.
She like nods her head. Are they still did Isa pull away from the forehead thing?
No.
Okay, like he feels her forehead like going up and down. I promise.
Then
Yeah, like-
later tonight. And help wrap his arm in Pyre's arm to kind of help like half prop her up and kind of make it not seem like he's trying to prop her up as he walks her through the city.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Right now back to the inn.
The actual inn where... Okay.
Yeah.
That's where we're all headed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Where the beds are.
Keeping a very close eye out to see if there's anybody interested and or following.
Okay.
Especially after having to stop somebody from almost stealing Tam.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Please.
You
you said.
Got it.
Oh, damn, yeah.
27. Nice. You do catch something lingering behind the party. About 50, 60 feet back. But seems to be keeping pace, sticking mostly to the shadows.
It's the guy trying to reach us about our cart's extended warranty, isn't it?
Damn
We don't even have a cart. We don't even have a cart.
I do.
Not
Yeah, we had a
anymore.
cart.
How far behind the 4 of us with Kelvin are Isa and Pyre? Because we went ahead to give them space. So
Yeah.
how far behind are you guys?
To keep out of old man Solari's earshot, probably 30 feet.
So he's about
25,
30,
feet.
35 feet back from them.
I will nudge Tam. Like, we're still walking, but I will give him a nudge and just kind of whisper to him, there's something telling us about 60 feet back. If you guys want to keep moving forward, I'll go take a look.
You peel off one side, I peel off the other.
Might be too much. Might tip our hand. Unless you would like to just disappear with me.
Oh yeah.
Give me just a
Stealing your
second.
man.
Shit.
I will turn to Cathalia and kind of give her a keep going. We'll be right back. And I will cast Pass Without Trace on myself and Tam.
Okay. Is that a spell slot for you, or is that going to be via
That is a spell slot.
Okay.
And we are going to break off and see if we can catch this person behind us.
Okay. What are the spell components for this?
Mistletoe and spruce, which Snow picked up.
Just material.
Long
There's
time
no.
ago.
That's it.
It's verbal somatic, but
Okay.
being as far away as we are.
Okay. All right.
It's a 36
So
to stealth.
go and roll stealth checks now.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a
give me just moment.
36.
Jesus.
Better than me.
Oh, Kelvin has invisibility as well.
But they didn't
So,
talk to Kelvin,
23.
did they?
No,
No.
they did.
Since I was
23.
next to Tam, did I hear what Snow said?
Well,
Yeah.
she did say keep going.
She told
Well,
you
she
to keep
gave
going.
me the look. She gave me
Yeah.
a look.
I'll also pat you on the arm. Just keep it going, and we'll catch up in a minute.
Okay. So the two of you go your separate ways. Excuse me, I will not attempt to guess where you're going. How do you break away from the party? What direction do you two of you head?
With the 36, I mean, I'm not speaking for Snow, but my idea was that we both just kind of like melt to the sides at the edge of where Pass Without a Trace would hold, and we just let everybody kind of pass us.
Okay.
That way that person has to pass by us to keep with them.
Okay. The
Give
two
me
of
just a
you
second.
They've already-
carefully using the kind of the usual street traffic here you see this kind of night, even in this city. Obviously cooler temperatures brings out more patrons. More patrons, more people dodge around. So two of you kind of wait for a good group to block the vision between the two of you, and then just off to the sides you go. The rest of you, as you're walking, you are none the wiser.
World is none the wiser.
Or just took an ass whooping. She don't give a shit.
Two of you break off to the sides, and you begin to wait. About a minute goes by. Another minute. 5 minutes. And you're just both of you make perception checks. And I would say, Snow, you know what you're looking for. Tam, you didn't get a description. So what detailings would you try to be picking out of the crowd?
Anybody who's more focused ahead of them than they are on where they're going.
And especially you mentioned they're sticking to the shadows, so like somebody who's trying to slink around.
Okay.
Someone that's sticking closer to those edges. They're using the shadows that are coming off of buildings because the sun has set. So it's anything that there are gonna be, but they are kind of hiding.
Okay.
And then anybody that's trying to keep an eye closer towards the party than they are on their own surroundings.
Okay. As the two of you are there, Tam, you're watching, and you kind of scope out a few people who seem to be a little too not in the jovial mood. I say probably about 4 people who seem to be moving with a purpose. Snow, for you pick up on these same 4 heading in the direction the party was, but you also pick up on a 5th that is a little more off to the side. And once he comes within a certain distance of the party and gets probably about 10 feet from you, kind of notice just kind of stops. Pauses for just a minute, and then begins to move into a side alley.
10 feet from me?
About 10 feet from you.
Roughly?
Yeah.
The same one from the bar? Or somebody I don't
Kind of hard
recognize?
to tell. This guy's hood up. It's a little darker.
That's fair. Is there a way that I can move to view that alleyway while staying within 30 feet of Tam?
You would have to let him know you're moving in some way.
I'd nod. I mean, we wouldn't have lost sight of each other. We would know how to keep track of each other, even with our stealth rolls now.
Correct. The two of you, since you were together in this effort, and you weren't trying to hide from each other,
Yeah.
I would say you could keep track on each other. But how do you inform him?
That's what I'm looking at.
Really need those earrings.
While you're working on that, the rest of you, you're making your way back to which tavern, which inn?
The
One I already paid for.
What was it called?
hold up.
Where did you tell them to go?
Hold on, I rewrote my notes, so.
Dare you use my lack of notes against me?
Prince's Ale House.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was like, it's Prince's something.
Something
I can't
or other.
remember.
You head back to the Prince's Ale House.
I just took a couple punches to the head. Okay.
Notably known to being
I don't
a
even know my
converted
name.
brewery to more of a half brewery and half inn. The base level floor, not a lot of floor space here. Mostly it's literally just a bar, and then the rest of the floor space is where the brewery is. The second floor built to be that tavern space, to where you have those, I believe, probably total 6 rooms. You would rent out 3 of them, one of them having to be the storage room.
Yep.
Okay. So as you head back,
Druidcraft.
okay,
Make the sound of a small animal, so I would like to use the sound of a small bird to
Okay.
try and get Tam's attention.
okay.
It will definitely pick up, especially if it's a bird that's not native to, I don't know, a fucking desert.
Roll a
You
nature
mean
check.
like Tweety Bird, and it says, "I thought I saw a putty tat."
I don't think that works.
What's a penguin doing in the desert?
What is a penguin doing in the desert?
Who
The
knows?
zoo?
Need my nature check.
You look over and you can see the source of this. You see Snow's mouth moving, but the sound coming out is that of a bird.
It's a blue booby.
Oh my god. I would
Obnoxious
probably just like kind of military lingo style, just kind of like lift up and like one and then around the corner, like pointing towards the alley, and see what Tam wants to do.
Okay. Tam, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I
Language
realized that I
proficiency.
have 2 languages I never chose, so I was trying to pick my languages. Except the system doesn't want to work right. But I'm going to work towards snow.
Okay.
He's
Language
got
proficiency.
5 language proficiency. Language proficiency. Language
Yeah, I was
proficiency.
like, what are you doing with my dice chat?
He's very
Let me
proficient.
edit
He's
anything.
bombing it.
Okay, so
We'll figure it out later.
Three.
in this past dusk nighttime capital, the two of you beginning to stick to the shadows. And do you move to the same side as Snow once she starts moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the side Snow is because she.
Okay.
I mean, she indicated that he was on her side, right?
I don't
With
know
your
if he
head
was
nod.
on my side. I just pointed to
Oh.
the alley that they went down.
She pointed to
Okay,
an
then-
alley and began
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
move.
I'm going to move with her. Yes, on that side of the alley.
Okay.
On her side of the street. Yes.
With the mission.
How far do
Impossible
you
music
move?
playing.
To maintain your stealth rolls and not have to roll a new one,
Crocs
you will
music.
move at half speed.
I mean, that's up to. I mean, I'm okay with rolling another one if we have to move kind of quick to make sure we don't lose sight of them.
Well, and pass will stay, so
Yeah, that lasts for a
Hour.
good bit. Yeah.
an hour, yeah.
Lost.
No, I want to keep up with this person if I can.
Okay.
Maybe not closing the distance yet, but definitely keeping an eye on them.
Okay. So
A
I've
37.
got Tam's stealth roll. Snow, if you give me another
Just a
stealth roll,
second.
please. Thank you.
Come on, roll higher than a 7 this time. That's better. 35.
27 and 35. The two of you are beginning to move. Tam, this is a magic outside of your wheelhouse. You are uncertain of the arcane methods needed, but it is definitely almost a little disconcerting how understanding Snow's nature and her affinity with the flame and the ability to produce flame and to make light. The best way you can rationalize this is she is drawing the light away from it. It's not about the fact she's increasing the shadows or increasing the depth of the shadows. She is literally dampening, lowering, and seems to be absorbing the light around the two of you. As you move into the alleyway, give me a perception check.
Hoping it's better. So I checked an 11. 15.
Kelly, you're killing me.
I mean,
Okay.
it is better than.
As you look down the alleyway, you can see an individual that seems to be just kind of meandering a bit.
Drunk meandering or meandering with purpose?
Go on, insight check.
Fuck. Oh, that's good actually.
Better than mine.
24. They're trying to play it off.
How far away from them am I?
I'd say at this point, moving up the way you had to move, the space they had to go, they're probably at this point, they've gained some distance on you. They're probably about 40, 35, 40 feet away. But they do not seem to have taken notice of you or your compatriot.
We've made it to the alehouse, right?
I would say
This
by
time?
now you would have made it to the alehouse.
Keep up with them or freeze them? What do you think?
If we freeze them and they're not where they're going, we don't know who they talk to,
And it's not a guarantee it'll work.
and they'll know we're here. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we're moving pretty well.
Just stay behind them then. Make sure that they don't gain any more distance.
Yep.
Okay.
Still creeping.
Do you get any closer?
No, holding distance.
Okay. You watch as they begin to, they kind of move down an alleyway and break line of sight. Excuse me, that wording is misleading. Line of sight is broken because they move down an alleyway.
Okay.
We will move to the edge of the alley, and I will want to. I'm looking for anything they may have left or dropped. Just because they can't see us doesn't mean they couldn't feel that someone was watching them, and that could be why they peeled away. So I'm looking for any kind of traps, caltrops, bells, trash, anything that's going to make noise to give us away.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Come on, buddy.
Fuck!
Seems clear.
That's a 9.
Do you have a help die?
Got 1 left. I was saving it in case I had to talk to somebody. Thank God it's double digits now.
Seems clear.
Shit, says the mimic.
Can we not? Mimics are the last thing I need right now.
Like a trash can. Hey, I'm living here.
Yeah, exactly. Like Oscar the Grouch pops up out of nowhere.
We all laugh.
Putting a loot.
The
I
toaster
get
laughs.
nothing
Actually, with a 10, Tam, I will say this. You kind of quickly halt Pyre because something...
I'm not there.
Or excuse me.
No.
Sorry. I'm so used to shenanigans.
I know, right? I'm not one of these shenanigans. I got
You
my
quickly-
ass kicked. Okay.
Set a hand out to the side to bring Drifting Snowflake to a halt. Hang on. And as you look, you can see what looks to be this bit of stringy-like substance cascading down from this kind of like garbage heap.
Is it silver?
Can't tell. Shiny.
Somebody
Could
had a
be an
birthday
alarm
party
spell.
for their 8th.
I've tripped an alarm spell before. This
Uh-huh.
could be bad. No,
Yeah, you did.
you're not even here right now.
What are you doing?
I'm just telling Snow because she was asleep last time.
What are you doing?
I am terrified of a string.
Okay, listen, I'm sure Castalia told her that story, though.
Yeah, probably.
Snow, what are you doing as Tam has stopped you and pointed this
Hang
out?
on. Sorry, Can I see the same string that he sees?
Once he points it out, yeah, you can see it.
Is it just one? Or can I, like, start picking out multiple?
Make a perception check.
Holy shit.
27. You, after waiting for Tam to do his investigation, takes a few moments longer than you would have liked while trailing this individual. You look closer, you can see what looks to be this garbage heap, and it looks like this food residue, like stretched string cheese or melted cheese that had dried, draped over the trash.
So Tam needs glasses.
Wow.
It's always
But
a
that's
good
the only
one.
one that I see.
That's all you see. Just garbage, food, refuse.
I'm not familiar with Thieves' Cant, but would I be able to see any graffiti or any symbols around it?
So it's 27. It just seems like it's a simple back alley where some restaurants are, and this is where they kind of store their leftover food. Well, not store, but dispose of.
I was about to say, ew.
I'll just tap Tam on the shoulder and kind of like back the other direction.
I kind of shake my head a little bit, frustrated that we lost him. And I guess we will head. I'll start heading in the direction she pointed.
Okay.
Kind of start backtracking to see if we can follow the steps that our group took, but also keeping an eye out still to see if we can see any of these other people that we hadn't followed the first time.
Sure, you get back out to the main street that you were, not main street, but one of the main streets you were using to traverse this pathway. Give me a perception check, please, both of you. Or one with advantage.
Too late. Shit. I should have given her advantage.
Never mind. One each.
Alright, I got you covered, boo.
Oof, 26. Looking around,
Hey.
it looks like that the familiar faces you would have expected to see here, who you had pinned out to be shady, have just moved on. They were either regular patrons, somehow caught wind of the two of you, but you feel that's unlikely as you were rather arcanely aided in your hidden adventures. I will say,
Alrighty.
Just a note, Cathalia, like once everybody gets, like our little group gets to the ale house, she's gonna sit outside at the door.
okay,
Yeah, what
And just
time
wait.
is it?
it's getting
whenever
pretty
we
late.
reach, like the ale house?
By the time you get to the ale
Like,
house,
Yeah.
after the fight, a little bit of recuperation, it's probably pushing into the 9-10 o'clock time at night.
Did Isa tell Pyre a time?
No, he will come get her when it's time. He's actually going to go and join Cathalia because he needs to talk to her.
Okay.
Okay, well then she's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
I will say the
rest while she can.
26, looking up and down the streets, seems pretty clear that individual or anyone that may be trying to trail you or your party.
I'm going to just keep pass up as long as I can until we get back to the tavern.
Okay.
I'm gonna drape an arm around Snow and look at her and go, "Why are all the beautiful women that I'm surrounded by have better eyes than I do?" Getting too old for this shit, man.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
A
Should've
compliment.
took that dog.
But
No's not saying anything because she doesn't want to insult Tam.
as the two of you are
Oh,
making this
God.
walk down,
Just insult me. It's fine.
Oh,
Everybody
excuse
else
me.
does.
what conversation would you like to have, Isa?
Isa's going to grab 2 drafts from the bartender
Okay.
and then take them outside and hand one over to Cathalia.
Thanks.
No problem. It was an eventful day.
That's putting it lightly.
Can't talk to your brother. One, I kind of feel dumb trying to talk to him.
He certainly has that effect on people.
Well, that and when he went down, I kind of feel responsible for it.
Why?
'Cause I was there.
Well, at least he didn't almost die, and then you forget you had a healing spell.
Yeah.
I still get a lot of shit for that. And he wasn't even awake.
You don't forget now, though,
No?
right?
No?
How do you do it? How do you guys work together?
group or my brother and me?
All of it.
Well, we know each other's weaknesses and strengths, and we try to pick up the slack where everything else is. We make fun of each other a little bit. A lot of it. But we all know at the end of the day that we all have each other's backs.
Cathalia,
Yeah.
as you're having this conversation with Isa, a piercing voice creeps through your spine and into your mind. Well, don't you just have the best stories? I love watching them.
Do I know this voice?
This voice is burned into your index finger.
It just popped up, and I was like, no! And
Plot twist, it's the cat. You bitch. Leave me alone. Like I'm like looking dead forward as I say it. Like I don't realize that I say it out loud.
Okay.
I'm so yeah.
No. Sorry. Long story.
We got a lot of those.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna chug my drink.
Okay.
Can I ask you something between just you and me?
Of course.
How far would you be willing to go to do what you had to do?
That depends what I have to do. Gotta like look at my finger. I will go to the ends of the earth to kill the person that did this to me.
I give her a javelin
Hmm.
because she's pulling out badass bitch mode.
Isa's gonna put down his non-drink mug and look Cathalia in the face for the first time and let her see that he's actually crying.
What's wrong?
There's a chance, a small chance, that I can make all of this work. I can do what I promised to the lady. For the lady. Excuse my wording. For the lady. And stop people from being hurt in a major way. The only problem is that I have to hurt somebody I promised I wouldn't hurt.
Who do you have to hurt?
hopefully, myself, and maybe our friend that we've met back at the bar.
When?
It'll take a couple days. It's going to take a lot of whistling in the right ears and speaking in the right places. And it's a very small chance. It's very, very little dirt. It's dust at best. It maybe will satisfy her. But if he's fighting in the rings and working for them, maybe, just maybe. And you kind of see Isis kicking the dirt at his feet and just not wanting to say it. Maybe I can convince it that they're not paying their people well enough, that they're starving out their people. That how can a house be good and their people are having to fight in pits?
And you're sure this is the right path to take?
Unless you guys will help me find the actual dirt. Or give me the chance to sow it. Trying to do what you asked me to. You guys asked me to find a way to do it without people getting hurt. You asked me to find what dirt I can. This is dust, but it's still dirt. That means there's cobwebs in the corner somewhere.
What happens if she's not happy with what we find?
Then there's got to be something better. It's all about power. That's what all of the houses are about. If there's some way to make your power stronger. And sometimes it's not even about making yourself more powerful, it's about making another house weaker. The perception.
I'd say about this time, were the two of you going to stealth all the way to the alehouse / inn?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
About 30 feet would drop it.
Okay. The two of you kind of having this conversation, you look around and out of thin air, you watch as Snow and Tam just step into what moonlight there is.
Took you long enough.
Sorry, had a few unwanted friends.
Did they follow you here?
Not that we're aware of.
We ran them off, at least that much. I'm pretty confident they didn't see us. I can't say with certainty they never saw us. But just because you don't see doesn't mean you don't feel.
Yeah. Or here.
We should definitely keep eyes out tonight.
I'm going to kind of look at her as she says, or here.
We do want some kind of eyes on us. It'll make my job a little bit easier.
Which eyes?
Doesn't matter. Whispers go and whispers come.
Bard's whispers are not. Oh, gods. Things are easier in the forest.
Yeah, but here we have to rely on other people.
We'll just make sure that they're not the wrong eyes then. It's up to them to make the move.
Well, at least I can offer you a drink. And I still pick up the undrank mug and hand it to
Really not in the mood for a drink anymore.
Yeah.
Plus, she might have spat in it.
Never.
I will definitely pass him back the mug.
I mean, if nobody else will drink it, I will.
He just spat in it.
Oh, he spat in it? Oh, I thought he spat outside of it. Never mind.
No.
Just kind of looks sadly at it.
Cathalia, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, no. Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is. 3.
3? Yeah, there's no way to get that, undo that. That's awful. That's a waste of a good mug.
Just take it and dump it on the ground.
It's not strong enough.
Well.
Not after what was just in my head.
What do you mean, what was in your head?
Kind of like look down. She talked to me.
Who's she?
Long story.
Bitch of a hag.
Come on, let's get out of the street.
What would I know about hags from my background?
I thought about asking you, but we hadn't gotten to that
Yeah.
part of the conversation yet.
As my training proceeds, good sir.
I will make this roll.
Just remember, it's with advantage.
What's your modifier for history?
+4.
Okay. You would know that hags are extremely nasty creatures that if you encounter one, you probably don't live to see the tale. And if you do, there's an extremely vile reason why you do. Or triumphant. There is no middle ground.
I think there's definite need for conversation then. And I think Snow is right. I think not in the open air.
You head inside. Pyre, what have you been doing for the last probably 10 minutes?
I've been resting, okay? I left the door open so in case anybody was checking, I'm laying my ass down, okay?
Okay. All of you come into the main floor of the Ale Brewery Tavern House, and Pyre
Better
is
question: what is Kelvin doing?
nowhere
He
inside.
probably went upstairs.
Kelvin is
You better-
probably also upstairs. You see no one you know in sight upon entering the building.
More than likely, Kelvin's like, "Hey, Fire, brought you food."
Kelvin would have been the
he's
one to like, yeah, he
he's
would have
trying to,
gotten you up
without
to your
being,
room. He would have
like,
gotten you a
I'm
drink.
taking care of you.
He probably would have
Yeah.
gotten you like 3 drinks, food.
Yeah,
He
Kelvin
probably
would be.
brought you milk.
He would be taking care of me.
Yeah, he brought you milk.
With-
He brought you things he would want.
Yeah, he's without taking care of me because I'm awake. But then once
It's
I'm
like the
asleep,
kid
he's
taking
like,
care
"I'll
of
check it
mom
out."
when she's sick. I bought you chicken
Yeah.
noodle soup, and it's just from the can in a bowl and not heated up.
Oh my god!
But it's
Ooh.
Kelvin, so it's gonna be chunky milk.
And he could at
It's
least
Kelvin.
heat it up with precipitation.
Yeah, he could.
Which, if you would have rolled high enough,
Yeah.
you would have known he could have used that to clean your drink.
Yeah.
Warm, chunky milk. Enjoy that.
So you have warm milk and cold soup.
That should be the name of the episode, right there.
Sure.
Second that.
That's the name of the episode.
I second that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's the episode where Pyre got her ass kicked?
Why is it called warm milk and cold soup?
Reasons.
watch.
That's why.
Just watch.
I will
Pyre
take
got her
my.
ass kicked, and she voted for that. So yeah.
I will take my happy little pissed off 5'2" self up to the big room,
Okay.
and I will plop down in the corner.
Okay.
Hey, that's mine and Tam's room.
You can stay with
You said talks. This is the biggest room, and I don't think Kelvin wants to hear this.
And can we talk in a bit? Can we talk in a bit? I promised.
I don't think
Pyre.
Pyre's up for another one of your training sessions.
You're probably right.
You can check up on her, but don't push anything. She needs to rest for at least a few days. Physically, she'll be right as rain in the morning, but mentally, it's going to take a little bit longer, I imagine.
All right, Cathal, you head to your room, or you head to the corner, angry, begin to trance?
No, I go to the big room.
Yeah, the big room. Plop in a corner, ready to talk.
Yeah.
Tam?
Gonna head upstairs to the corner and check on Cathalia before Isa decides to interrupt.
Pyre, you're enjoying warm milk, cold soup. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to take one of my health potions.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
And I make a request of tea from the bartender.
You can certainly try.
Where are they?
Or any kind of herbal drink that they have.
I can make you go the fuck to sleep, T.
No, anything but go the fuck to sleep.
Oddly enough, as you head down, you couldn't see it from the angle of walking in, but you can see it because you can kind of see a little bit behind the bar. You do see what looks to be labeled little, like, containers almost, like wooden drawers. Catching a few of the labelings, you can see there are things like green, blue, mint, strong, sleep.
I will ask the proprietor. Who's working? Is it the lazy human? Or
Yes,
the-
that is the night shift. So
Okay.
you kind of see in the corner, he's
Is he still just leaned up with his rag?
Does he still have the rag of movement?
Just
the
the rag.
enchanted rag. I love it.
Can I get boiling water and a little bit of your tea. I'll help myself. Thank you. And he'll lay a couple of silver on the counter and just pull some teas.
Easy enough to do.
And lick the counter. I mean, I'm at least make an honest man of him.
He's actually cleaning something, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you grab what you need and you head
Honest
upstairs.
man.
Yep, head upstairs.
All right. Snow?
Snow would probably be outside of Pyre's room because she's the one that is currently the most indisposed.
Okay.
And she's going to spend probably most of the night until she decides to sleep just like in front of the door, making sure that nobody gets past her without her knowing about it.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll end the episode there. It's a good place to do it. We'll pick back up next week. Snow taking a watch. Cathalia ready to have conversation. Tam also in this room. Pyre resting. Kelvin having dropped off warm milk, cold soup. Probably would head back to his room. And Isa is beginning to head back up the stairs, tea ingredients in hand. So that's where we'll close out tonight's episode.
Because I have to, because I can't go an episode without it, Cathalia will start anxiously rebraiding her hair.
Okay.
There
Your
was too much violence. There
calming,
needs to be braids.
therapeutical, therapy braiding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We are super happy you were here. We hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a ton of fun. Things are beginning to ramp up for the wild cards here in Matol. Some choices will be made soon. Decisions and paths taken. We'll see which way their moral compass points.
Or milk or cold soup.
Or milk or cold soup. God.
That's the only choice that matters.
Fuck. That's a tough choice.
I know, right?
You're hungry. You only get one.
Cold soup. I'll take the cold soup.
I'll take cold
over
soup.
Yeah.
I'll take cold soup.
As long as it's like lightly warm, like just warm enough, it's not like nasty, I'll take the milk.
No, it's straight out of the can. Like you
No,
just
that's why
warm
I'll
it
take the milk.
Yeah, that's you come like out of
Yep. There's still the little
Out
like
of the barn.
broth fat chunks in it that didn't get microwaved out.
yeah. Like you're
I was
grocery
thinking
shopping.
boiled, but okay,
Well, no.
y'all be nasty over
Yeah,
here.
no, like legit, you just got done grocery shopping in the cold, taking your
Yep.
and it gets cold and you dump
It's
it
the
out.
pop
put a
top
spoon.
one, so you don't have to get
Yep.
the can opener. You just psh.
No, I'm talking about the warm milk here.
No, the warm milk is
Yeah, I'll take
not,
it.
It's another
take
thing
that.
entirely.
and it's lumpy.
Oh God. Thank all of you for being here so very much. We love you. We hope you had a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing all of you in the Discord. If you haven't joined yet, please come join us. We have Meme Wars. We're going to probably try and figure out who the resident champion is. I'll probably make that a thing. Maybe like once a month have like a meme war and see who the champion is. We'll see.
Oh,
or just
God.
actually, come talk about tabletop role-playing games. That might be a thing. Who knows?
Yep.
Memes are more fun.
Why?
Why? There's memes.
Especially the
Fucking
mimic war that we
nerds.
had.
I know. Me and Rod had so much fun with that.
Oh my gosh. Well, all of you have a good rest of the night, and we will see you. The next time we'll see you here.
Wait.
See.
The 40th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fourth episode. And I
Yeah,
will
that's
close
not
out
very good.
saying that when that happens, we will be 10 episodes away from our 50th episode, and also
my God.
extremely close to our 1-year anniversary. So I'm going to put this spoiler alert out there now. Where are we at on followers, guys?
On what? Twitch?
Twitch.
128.
128. Let's see here. I've got
Unless more have done it and I haven't updated it yet.
I've got a number in my head. And if we reach that number of followers, I will do a sizable giveaway to somebody during the, of course, Ask Me Anything stream we will have for the campaign at our 1-year anniversary. Somewhere between probably the 50th episode and the 1-year anniversary, we will take a week to, on a Wednesday night, have our Ask Me Anything stream. So if there are any questions you've been having about the campaign, as long as it doesn't pertain me or any of the characters giving away spoilers, we will happily answer any question you have for us. Once again, sans spoilers. We have a channel in our Discord where you can start dropping those questions. If not, tag us on Twitter. Use the hashtag PHGAMA when you tweet to us with your questions so our social media team can get them stored away. Is there anywhere else we want to have them be able to submit questions from? Social media team.
You could do the Facebook page.
All right.
Well, either the group or the actual page.
We can probably make a post specifically on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We'll have
then
to work on that.
So be looking out
We
for
can
those. I know I
also
dropped
do
it
it
kind of
on
last minute, but I was just thinking we're 10 episodes away, so let's go ahead and get some questions. Let's go ahead and open the questions. Let's go ahead and start getting them gathered so we can get them sorted, make sure we have questions that are not going to give away any spoilers, but we also want to answer as many as we possibly can. So please, please, please get us those questions. And if you enjoyed this stream, share it with your friends, share it with your family. If we hit that number I'm thinking of, I will do a giveaway, and it will be worth, promise. It's gonna be good. So until next Wednesday for the Bar20 show, please check out our schedule. We have tons of things happening. I can't wait to be a player on the Friday night game. I'm interested to see Miss Tasha play something outside of snow. I've had the pleasure of being at a table where she played something else, and it's a ton of fun to watch her move into these different roles. So I am scared and excited to see how she plays this next character. Again, I'm not going to say what it is at all. You're going to have to find out by watching. I know I'm playing a vanilla human, so I'm boring.
There is nothing boring about vanilla humans.
All right, guys. It's a character on Friday's show. There you go.
You might be
Character
boring
on
as a
Friday show,
human,
yes.
Yeah.
but you are quite interesting to the lady.
Oh, he's
Very
gonna
true.
get jealous. He's gonna get jealous.
He's going to get jealous. But you'll have a great night. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next Wednesday.